It seems that whenever Afghanistan makes the news these days, it is seldom for good reason. Even a positive development like the recent presidential election has now been tarnished by revelations of widespread fraud, as turmoil in the war-torn country grinds inexorably on. Even convinced optimists are beginning to question whether the violence and corruption will ever end. Zhang Sui has the latest on the security situation in the country.
The latest news is of a suicide attack in Laghman, a province in eastern Afghanistan. The blast targeted the inauguration of a new mosque, and Afghanistan's Deputy Chief of Intelligence, Dr. Abdullah Laghmani, was killed. Laghmani was the number 2 in the country's intelligence service, known as the National Directorate for Security. Following the presidential election, it seems the security situation in the country remains as grim as ever. According to the Interior Ministry, 4 insurgents were killed and 3 wounded when a roadside bomb went off in Kandahar province on Tuesday. On the same day, US-led forces in Logar province opened fire after their vehicle was hit by a roadside bomb. 2 soldiers were wounded. And 8 insurgents were killed and 5 others wounded during a battle with Afghan police in Kunduz province. 1 police officer was also killed. With the growing casualty list, many are wondering if the violence will ever end, nor can anyone agree on what concrete measures to take against it. According to a poll conducted by CNN, 57% of Americans now oppose the war in Afghanistan, an all-time high. While the poll shows that up to 60% continue to believe the US can win the war eventually, only 35% think US troops in Afghanistan are succeeding at the moment. Analysts say more and more Americans oppose the war in Afghanistan not because they think their forces cannot win, but because they think the cost of victory will be too high. What will Afghanistan's future look like? At present, nobody knows, but one thing is clear: the security situation must first be stabilized before any meaningful progress can be made, and that is a goal that remains as elusive as ever. Zhang Sui, CCTV.